welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show live on SABC3. We're all about motivation this Thursday morning. That's why WarriorRic is in the house. So if you're one of those people that's taken up some kind of physical challenge, like perhaps running a marathon, doing the cycle tour, and you just need some extra motivation to boost your readiness, listen up right now. Rick, good to have you, man.
Good to be back.
He said all the right things. Boost your readiness, how to get out there for motivation. You just know how to do it. He spent 20 years in the US and Africa to try and give us some motivation today. Running on the open road, 52 kilometers. How do you
56.
56. How do you train your mind to do that?
Well, the first thing is you got to qualify. So that's what I just went through. So the whole experience of, setting your goals in motion by saying it. Katlejo remembers, I said, I am going to run the Two Oceans Marathon 56K. So first, it's speaking it into existence. And then when you have to realize your dream, you got to do some stuff to prepare, because you set it in motion. People have heard you. My wife said after I was on the show last time, you said you're running 56Ks. I said, yeah, and I'm going to do it. But you have to qualify. So in order to qualify, you have to get mind, body, and spirit ready, what we talked about earlier. And one of the things you got to do is run a marathon. Yeah. And you got to do it under 5 hours.
I saw how you looked at me there. Don't even
it's
try.
It's your turn.
He's trying to instigate something. Listen, but I've long wanted to see what it works like when you are motivating a group of people, and we actually have a clip that we want to show everyone at home. So yeah, take a look at this.
Going around for the second time is not easy. But when you got soldiers, they make you get 42.
You go.
I need you guys, eh? I need you.
You can do this.
When I ask you where my soldiers at, I want you to say right here. Where are my soldiers at?
Right here.
Where are my soldiers at?
Right here.
Where are my soldiers at?
Right here.
Where are my soldiers at?
Okay, crazy. I'm a soldier. WarriorRic. Okay, listen. I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there. What do I do? Do I give up? Do I call my husband and say, honey, come fetch me, I've had enough?
In my first marathon ever, I hit the 32-kilometer mark. I'd never run that far in my life before. And I remember taking a picture of it and saying, wow, I made 32. The last 10 kilometers was probably the toughest ever. I hit a wall, but it's like any obstacle. And you know, with the Warrior race, we got obstacles. So how do you get through it? Sometimes you got to go around it. Sometimes you got to go over it. And that's a mental game. What do I need to do? So it's getting that mind and body in sync and aligned. And when you can align purpose with passion, you got it. So I said, I have to finish. First marathon from 32, I walked.
This is like a lesson for life, eh?
Let's be realistic. Let's say, because it does happen sometimes, where you just don't reach the goal because your body's physically incapable. Let's say you pass out or whatever. How do you then deal with the fact that you didn't attain that goal, despite all of the tips that you've been taking on board, all the advice and training yourself mentally?
Fail forward. Put your goals in motion, say, I'm going to do this, show up, and then know that you might fail. But here's the good news. Even though you may not make that bodacious goal, because you set those goals very high, maybe you're going to get a little milestone. You've won. Maybe you ran a kilometer. I ran 42. Yeah. I didn't qualify for Two Oceans. I failed. Not really. I ran 2 marathons. So the beauty of it is saying, what did you do positively that you can say, I learned the lessons and how I can actually improve in the future, but now I've got something under my belt that I can say, you know what, I got the 2 medals to say at least I've done it, which is important.
Okay. Well, that is fading forward for sure. Listen, well done. Congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with the training.
Well, and good luck to Ilana, because she's also going to run, isn't it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
no, sorry, I'm busy. I'm sick.
My new favorite word of the day, bodacious. Get that in your vocabulary.
Yes.
Listen, we all know that football is a very exciting sport. In fact, one of the biggest and most supported in the world. And through this, it has an ability to connect people across countries and cultures. In fact, La Liga had a treat for their South African fans when they hosted a big free fan day here in Cape Town. And they also plan on developing some of our local football stars.
I'm feeling sick.